It is time for episode 8 of this series, where we're talking about system of equations. Asher is saying that the production is way behind schedule, so he is very involved today because he wants to make sure everything's done in time. But I think we're right on track, bud. So you can go lay down. Go lay down. Maybe sit. Oh, there's a good sit. Good job, bud. Okay. Take your bone. Alright. So, he's just gonna make sure we're getting everything we need to get done today. So, systems of equations is what we're talking about. So, this is going all the way back to your Algebra 1 days if you're used to the Common Core curriculum, where we are given multiple functions with multiple variables, and our goal is to figure out what numbers satisfy both equations, or all of the equations. Today we're going to just talk about 2. So let's walk through an example. That's the best way to understand systems of equations. I know, buddy. I know. So we're looking at 2 equations. Y plus 5 equals 2x, and negative 3x minus 4y equals negative 2. Please don't bite me. Thank you for the kiss. So step 1 is to pick an equation to start and get a variable all by itself. So in this case, I'm going to work on getting y by itself in the first equation, where I subtract both sides by 5 to get y is equal to 2x minus 5. And then, now that we have something that's equal to y, I'm going to take that chunk, that 2x minus 5, and say, well, it's equal to y. It's the same thing as y, so let's plug it in as y. So, if we take that second equation, negative 3x minus 4y equals negative 2, we could say negative 3x minus 4 times 2x minus 5. That's what y was equal to. We're taking this piece that is equal to y and plugging it in for y in our second equation, and then equals negative 2. We finish off that same equation. Now we use our properties to solve for our variable. Distribute the negative 4 to both pieces. So we get negative 8x plus 20, and that negative 3 falls down, is all equal to negative 2. Combining our like terms, negative 3x minus 8x is equal to negative 11x. Teachers, the way I always explain it is if Taylor Swift has 3 x's, Taylor Swift has 8 x's, Taylor Swift has 11 x's. She's got 3 x's in one room, 8 x's in another. She's got 11 hits, is a great way of explaining it, because, you know, she's written some fantastic songs. So, and they all seem, at least way back in my day, they were all about x's, so let's use that. Negative 11x plus 20 is equal to negative 2. Subtract the 20 from both sides, so we get negative 11x is equal to negative 22. Divide both sides by negative 11, and we get x is equal to 2. But we have 2 variables. We solved for x, but we're still missing y. So we can take that x, plug it back into our original equation, y plus 5 is equal to 2x. So this time we have y plus 5 is equal to 2 times 2. 2 times 2, that's 4. Subtract both sides by 5, we get y is equal to negative 1. So our final answer is that x is equal to 2 and y is equal to negative 1. So, it's not that bad when you just have 2 variables and 2 equations. Unfortunately, The Pokemon formula has 4 variables, which means we need 4 equations. And that's where things get a little bit tricky. So we're actually going to be able to use some math teacher know-how to get around all of this stuff. But that's what we're working with. That's what we're working towards. So next time is the actual goal of what all of this has been leading up to. You now have all of the math skills to optimize the Pokemon damage formula and find out some pretty cool information. So let's get to the next video. Thanks for tuning in so far. We are almost there. So I will see you next time.